Hey everybody, uh, I haven't posted a video in a while. I'm just gonna make a little quickie. Um, just the main reason I haven't been able to do anything is physically I am unable to do much. Um, some of you know, some of you don't know. I suffer from congestive heart failure. That is why I am on permanent disability because my heart function is prohibiting me from working and doing the things that I used to love and enjoy so much. And I have been retaining a lot of fluids. I was actually in the hospital. I spent 20 hours in the ER a couple weeks ago having all kinds of tests and, x-rays and you name it, blood work, just all kinds of stuff. And uh, basically, they gave me some medication and changed my meds around a little bit. I have an appointment to see a specialist, but that's not until the 19th because I can't get anything any sooner. So, in the interim, I'm kind of stuck with struggling, just doing my day to day things and taking care of myself and my animals and just life in general. So I haven't really been able to do much, but I figured this would be something that was easy enough to do. And I've been watching a lot of Scout Crafters videos. If you haven't seen him and you like tools and just like to see the neat stuff that he finds and what have you, you should check him out. He's a really good guy, very knowledgeable, does some really awesome stuff on restoring tools. And so my other brother from another mother here, my cousin from there, Mr. Dan O'Connor, another New York guy here. He's been going through some of his, I guess they were his, I think they were his cousin's tools, or I don't know, somebody, his family member's tools, and recently, and just looking at some of the old stuff and showing what he's got and whatnot, and so that kind of sparked me to do a little something because I have a lot of interesting stuff. This is just a few of the things. Um, so I just figured I'd show that, and like I said, I don't know when I'm going to be able to do much. I haven't been out in the shop in over a month at least. I've got a million things to do, and I don't know what I'm going to do, how I'm going to get them done. So, in any case, enough of that. What you're looking at here is a very unique item to me, I think, and I don't really know where I got it. Probably a yard sale or something, I don't know. It's called the Cochrane Speed Nut Wrench. And what happens here is as you move this pivot, the jaws open and close. I'm not sure on the age of this, but it was patented May 2nd, 1916. I really don't know, like I said, if this is from that era or not. It says right here, patented May 2nd, 1916, made in Chicago, Illinois, USA. This is as I got it. This is a 6-inch Cochrane Speed Nut Wrench. And it shows you here, this is for right hand, and I assume if you turn it the other way, it's for turning your left hand, just like an adjustable wrench would be. But this is, I haven't used it. I don't plan on really using it. It's just one of those things I picked up, and it's been hanging around my toolbox for years. It's just a neat piece. Like I said, I don't even know if it's worth anything or it's just one of those gimmick tools, as Scout Crafter would say. This is something else. I don't quite do the restoration stuff that he did. This is mainly just to protect it from getting rusty. But I just I have media blasted everything here. And then I just used, I tried the Hammertone Rust-Oleum just to protect it. I figured something was better than nothing. I can always take it all off if I don't like. This is a 10-inch one-hander wrench. It's called Chrome Vanadium Steel, made in Germany. And basically, this just is spring-loaded. If I can get it to do it one-handed here. And this just opens up and then locks onto whatever you're going. To tighten, obviously to loosen is the other direction. Like I said, they call it a one-hander because you can just click onto what you're doing and then go about your business. It's similar to the tool that I used when I was doing alignments, my pertinent tie rod ends and whatnot. So, but again, I have no idea how old this is, but it's made in, if you can see that, made in Germany. So again, not sure, who knows where I got this, but it was one of those things, like I said, I see something neat, it's cheap, I buy it. Scout Crafter has some of these here. This is a little giant 10-inch. And this says patent February 4th, 1913, I believe. Greenfield, Mass, made in the USA. And what's unique here is we have the jaws on either side, so you can flip this around from side to side. Again, this was media blasted, and then I painted it with the hammer coat, mainly to prevent it from getting rusty. It's something I'm going to use. I'm not showing my tools. I'm not trying to do anything other than keep them from being rusty. And like I said, this is something I probably will use. I could use. They are a rather unique wrench in their design. So I figured this would come in handy. And it's a good size. I think there's a bigger one. I think there's a couple different variations of this. This is a good size to have. So that'll probably be something that I could keep and use. And then this guy here, if I can find what it says here. This is a Walco. It says improved Walco. Again, I don't know what all this stuff means. I'm not a tool expert by any means. This is a Walco 10-inch wrench made in the USA. What's interesting about this is I believe this to be made out of bronze, I believe. Don't quote me on that, but it's a pretty neat pipe wrench. And again, like I said, it's just something's different. The head pivots, as you can see, so when you lock onto it, you get a positive lock. So again, it's just something neat. Like I said, I'm not really I don't consider myself a tool collector or a tool expert or anything by any means, but this is just a few of the things that I figured I'd show while everybody's in the mood of show and tell. And this is right here. I didn't have to do anything special to get them. They're in my toolbox in the basement. So, like I said, I don't know how much longer my health is going to be this way. And of course, you know, the fact that I do live with congestive heart failure, and I already have had 3 heart attacks, 1 triple bypass. I do have a pacemaker. I have a couple of stents. I've had a rough go of things. The last 10 years of my life have been really difficult, and so I'm just trying to stay positive, and you know, it's difficult to keep occupied when you can't do nothing. I kind of feel like my old German Shepherd. You know, my brain says go, but my body says I can't go. And of course, my biggest concern is how much longer do I have on this planet, or is this something that can be resolved? And the fact that the doctors really can't give me a definitive answer doesn't help matters. So, in that case, that being said, I think I babbled on enough. And I just wanted to touch base and let everybody know what's going on, basically, and just show a few things while I was feeling up to doing it. So, thank you everybody for watching, commenting, liking, and subscribe. And like I said, go check out Scout Crafter. He's a really good guy if you like looking at old tools and see some of the interesting stuff. He's a really good guy, and he's very knowledgeable, and so he does really good things, and he does good things for good people too. So he's a good guy. So thanks everybody. Until next time, take care of yourselves. Bye now.